I associate my careless boyhood to all that lies on the banks of the Stour. The sound of water escaping from mill dams and sluices, willows, old rotten planks, slimy posts and brickworks. I love such things.
The words of the painter John Constable about the landscape that inspired his work. In the 200 years since those words were written, this river has flowed through the lives of those who worked and lived along its banks. And now the River Stour Trust is trying to restore the river and its locks back to their former glory and open up the waterway to vessels once more.
The aim is to open up the whole of the river. That is quite a task because some of the old locks have rotted away. They were made out of wood and just the same as Constable's time.
And the restoration of this lock at Stratford St Mary is the latest project for the Trust.
The work involved has been 12 years of volunteers and many thousands of hours put into opening up the navigation channel.
The lock gates have been handmade by specialists from Yorkshire. Because of the lock's remote location, the gates have been floated downriver, just as they would have been hundreds of years ago. And these locks are unique to this part of Suffolk and are immortalised in Constable's paintings.
They don't have a balance beam, which is a general way of opening the gates by pushing a lever. These gates are done by chain, and I've never come across that in the many years of working on canals. It is unusual, I think, for this particular waterway.
The Stour has been used as a navigation channel since Roman times, used to transport goods upriver as far as Long Melford, and during its heyday, barges carried agricultural produce downstream to London's growing population.
The barges, or the lighters, worked in pairs. The horse would tow along one bank. The main cargo downriver was bricks for the London market, and many of the big important buildings in London are built with bricks from Allen's Brickworks in Sudbury. In both directions you would get malting barley, corn for milling. Much of the upriver traffic was coal. The price of coal in Sudbury dropped dramatically once the navigation was open.
And we know so much about the operations of the lighters and this river through Constable's paintings. His father owned nearby Flatford Mill and the boat building dry dock there. The lock at Stratford St Mary features in Constable's The Young Waltonians, painted in 1820. The mill is now derelict, reflective of the decline of the waterways. In the 1850s, railways were introduced, and the commercial traffic and barges that once passed through here started to fade away. The final blow for commercial traffic on this river came in 1914, when the Admiralty ordered that the remaining lighters on the Stour be sunk, among fears they could be used by an invading German army. To have this waterway once more full of boats and life is a long-held ambition for the Trust. There is still a long way to go, but with each lock, they are a step closer to restoring this beautiful waterway that has supported and inspired so much. Tanya Mercer, ITV News, Stratford St Mary.